What's up, YouTube? Welcome to this episode of Carmen Tries. Today we are going to be discussing whether or not keto actually works. We're going to talk about what I eat, what is keto, even the contrast that I've seen between this diet and diets I've done in the past. You'll have a whole review on that. And then after you've seen all that talking, you're going to get a chance to see the before and after results and how much weight I actually lost. So keep it locked. So, does the keto diet work? Some of you guys may be trying to do this diet, want to learn more about it. I can tell you that with me, I've been doing this for about since January. So we're in the end of April, so about 4 months. And I wanted to jump on here and kind of give you my review of the diet. What is the keto diet? Some of y'all might have came on here and don't even have a clue what that is. And basically what the keto diet is, hold on, I have notes here, y'all. It's a very low carb diet, and your body goes into what is called a ketosis. What that means is pretty much instead of using carbs for energy, your body is now using fat to fuel itself, and that is what it's burning. So obviously I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube, and I've seen some people that had a lot of success with it as well. So I wanted to give it a shot myself. What do I eat, or what have I been eating for these 4 months? I've been eating pretty much anything I want. And that has been such a no-brainer. Whereas we'll get into the contrasts of different diets that I've tried. But for example, if I want pizza, I make a pizza keto style. I might put some recipes up here later on once we dig into more of what keto is in my lifestyle. I've been eating cheese. I've been eating sausage, chicken, beef, all of the meats, cheese, eggs, greens. The only thing that I do not eat is bread, obviously. And then also there are certain fruits and vegetables that have a higher carb content, so I stay away from those. And bananas are an example of that. They have a lot of carbs in it. So does blueberries. Blueberries has they're a little bit higher on that scale of carb intake when you eat blueberries. So what I know, or what I have learned after researching, is that you can have blueberries, but you want to keep that, a couple, put it in your fruit bowl mix. You know what I'm saying? Just can't go real crazy with it. That pretty much summed up everything I've been eating. I eat the foods that I love, but I am mindful now of how much carbs I'm taking in on a daily basis. They say you really don't want to go over, 6%. If you do your macronutrients, you want to have about 40% protein, about 6% of carbs, and the rest of that pie there is fat. That's so crazy that I said pie, and we're talking about fat and burning fat, but I stay away from pie too, y'all. Don't go crazy on the pie. You also cannot have any starches, and you also don't want any sugar in this diet as well, which is fine because there's so many different substitutes out there for sugar. Like I use Splenda sometimes, and then also I'm just not big on sweets. I've never been really a huge sweet person, so that didn't bother me that I couldn't have any sweets whatsoever. So I wanted to talk about the contrasts that I noticed from starting this diet and the diet that I was on right before it. I have always had weight fluctuations, struggled with my weight since I was God knows when. My body just loves to be juicy, And this year I took it upon myself to call this the year of health. And this is not a New Year's resolution thing. This is a more of, let's focus on this particular thing in your world right now. Whereas I'm such a busy person and I put my focus in so many different things that I'm into, the hobbies that I've chose, my career, and I wanted to specifically tell myself this year that we are going to work towards being a healthier individual. And so that's what I did starting this year in January. So the diet that I was on prior to the keto diet was pretty much a low calorie diet. And that worked. That got me some results. And before I did the keto diet, I actually thought that was a really good help for me to kind of track all of those calories. Whereas the diets before I did the low calorie diet, like I didn't. I had no clue how many calories I was putting inside of my body. But let's get into those contrasts, and this will guide my review for the keto diet. On the low calorie diet, I was hungry. I found myself being hungry, wanting to eat something, wanting to go in that refrigerator and pull something out and munch on it to cure those hunger pains. Even if it was a fruit or something like that, I tried to keep it like a fruit or vegetable as a snack with the low calorie diet, but I still felt insatiated, if that makes sense. So what I'm noticing on the keto diet, I'm almost never hungry. Like I literally, on this diet, I've forgotten to eat. I have to ask myself, did I eat today? So that was a major difference, like super noticeable. Sometimes it's hard to figure out, the differences between each diet and lifestyle choices that you make, but that was one of the ones that really stuck out. I put that top of my list because I noticed I'm really just not that hungry like I would normally be on the low calorie diet. Even though the low calorie diet, I was able to eat bread, I was able to eat anything I wanted pretty much, but I had to stay inside of the calories every single day. Like I had to get really, really low with my calories, like 1400, because I'm just not an active person. So for me, that was restricting, to always have to stay within that calorie bracket there. That's a mental thing too. Like if you feel like you're being restricted, your body's saying, or your mind is saying, like, I want that, I want that, I want that. Instead of it being more of a healthier mindset, I guess. But with the low carb diet, I have more yummy options, even more yummy options than before, because now I can eat my favorite foods are all up in the keto diet, like the cheese and the greens and the sausage, even if I want sausage, the steaks, all of those things were in the keto diet. So, and I haven't been tracking my calories for a little while. I stopped tracking my calories probably, I want to say February. I haven't tracked the calories since. But you still need to be mindful of the calories you are consuming on the keto diet, but tracking them every single day, I haven't had to really do that because I haven't been hungry. So I know that, like, if I'm not eating, then I'm not taking in those calories anyway. So I didn't have to think about calorie deficit as much as I would have in my low calorie diet that I was on prior to this. When I was on a low calorie diet, I exercised every single day. Almost, it felt like just every day I knew I had to do this, at least get something in that day. Whereas on this keto diet, I have not been exercising or going as hard as I normally would. And the weight is still coming down. It's still, not as fast as the low calorie diet, but it's like, wow, I haven't really been exercising like that, but I'm still able to get some results as far as the scale goes. So now for the big question, why you guys are here, does the keto diet work? My answer to that is it depends on what type of results are you looking for. If you're looking to lose weight, then maybe I'll give you the big reveal after I kind of discuss, those results, what results you're looking for. Is it something like you have like a cholesterol issue, or do you find yourself tired a lot throughout the day and you want to find a different diet, and perhaps keto diet might work for you to give you some more energy throughout the day? I will say, as far as that type of result, being more energetic throughout the day, I think that it has. I'm still have a long way to go, but I do feel like I have this, like I feel a little bit less anxiety on this diet versus the other diet. I'm in a space now where I can wake up every single day and be like, what do I need to do today? What do I need to knock out? Like, even content creating, for example, it's a lot of work, but I find myself being inspired to go ahead and knock out certain projects that I set for myself, versus before I was on this diet. I was very much like, like, I don't feel like doing nothing. Like, I don't really feel like doing nothing today. Y'all feel me. Y'all really feel me. But yeah. So without further ado, here is my before and after picture. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. Obviously, we're at 235 subscribers, y'all. Yes! And it's all thanks to you. It's all thanks to y'all seeing and setting a few just moments or a few seconds, even with my shorts, of time just viewing these videos. And I really do appreciate that. It makes it all worth the while to edit and put in the work to get this content out to you guys. So until next time. So y'all, I'm getting ready to pull up to the park where we were at 3 months ago, and we got some photos of our before, and we decided to do that so we can see our progress. I'm nervous because I'm over here like with camera stuff. I know people are gonna be looking at me like, what is she about to do? I'm also nervous because I have no clue if I even look any different. So I'm nervous about maybe getting in my feelings if I don't look any different, but I feel different and the scale is showing it, so let's see.